Okay, I'll let you in on a little secret here. I notoriously only go get my hair done twice a year. The first time I'll get a full highlight, and then 6 months later, yes, 6 months, I know you're like, oh girl, I could never do that. 6 months later, I'll go and get a partial, which is only from the ears up. And I know, as I said, I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh hell no, I could never do that. Like, I could never let my roots grow that long. Like, no. Here are my little hacks to keep your hair as healthy as possible while still getting it bleached. So my first hack is getting face framing money pieces, because this is where the blonde's at, y'all. This is what really matters. This is what's in pictures. This is what people see. This is what really matters. So get heavy face framing money pieces. Honestly, I should have gotten way more this round, but I went to a new girl, so you know how that is. But get thick face framing money pieces. That's what's going to keep your blonde. And then you're going to get a root smudge. So root smudge will allow the grow out to look much more natural, so that it doesn't look like skunky whenever it's growing out, if that makes sense. And here's the ultimate hack. You're sitting there and you're like, girl, there's no way. Like, my roots are so dark, I could never do that. I would look terrible. In between those two big appointments, getting the full highlight and then getting the partial 6 months later, in between those, go in and get 14 or so foils, and that will keep the hair looking fresh in between these appointments. It's a little teeny refresh without affecting the health and the integrity of the majority of your hair. We're talking 14 foils. Like, for me, that's like barely anything at all. That's literally like a tenth of the foils that I would typically get. So that is just a little tiny, like a little pick me up, a little spruce in between those big appointments, so that I can maintain being a bright blonde without all the damage. And without all the damage, that's how you're able to grow this long and thick and healthy of bleached hair. That's how we look like this, and we don't look like that. You're welcome.